Hello my fellow gamers and welcome to my first historical Total War as recommended by Swordmaster Gaming. Thank you for the comment and review, buddy. He recommended that I start with Attila first and avoid Rome 2 at all costs. I am going to do some Rome 2, but we'll start with the good stuff. We'll get Attila out of the way. So thank you Swordmaster Gaming, this is for you, buddy. Gonna try some different layouts with this one. Since it's a new game, we might as well try different things. So what I'm gonna do is at the start of the game, I'm gonna do a start of the video will be a quick sum up of the details. We'll then go into really detailed about the army breakdown. But the whole point is, if you guys just want to see a quick sum up of the forces and then skip to the battle, that's what you're going to be able to do from now on. So if I do the editing correctly, I will be playing as the Danes. It should be appearing on the screen now. And I have 1,440 infantry, 360 archers, and 300 cavalry, totaling 2,100 men. My opponent is Randy K94, who's playing as the Visigoths, who has 1,320 infantry, 480 crossbowmen and archers, and 240 cavalry, total number of 2,040 men. And we are doing the Battle of Terra Incognita, I believe it is. So what I'm going to do is, you can see that sum up. You can then go straight into skip to the battle using the link in the description. For those who prefer more detailed, we're going to go into the more specific breakdowns of these units. Now regarding this, I had some good feedback from one of my subscribers, TDMC. Thank you for this. What we're going to do is, I've just realised I haven't got the paint tool mod for him for this, have I? Never mind, we'll have to do it the old fashioned way. So he wants me to go through the units and then have the men count as well. So we have 4 units of Nordic warriors, which total 480 men. In the centre supporting them is 1 unit of chosen warriors. These are my lead guys, and there's 120 of them. On either side, supporting them, is 2 units of Viking raiders, so 240 men. And in the centre, you got my Viking captain, which is 120 men. On the rear, supporting them, is 3 Nordic bows, which is 360 men. On each flank, you've got 2 units of the Nordic spearmen, so a grand total of 480 spearmen there. Then you've got my very heavy cavalry force, 3 Nordic horse lords, which totals 180 cavalry. And yes, I found a vanguard unit. After my goblins and everything, I managed to find a unit here. So there is 2 Nordic raiders, which is 120 cavalry. So that is my army. Now for my opponent, who I need to point out was a very, very nice guy. We were chatting for ages before the battle, and then we chatted afterwards. He's now added me on Steam, so we're probably going to see a lot more battles from him. Anyway, so he's got 3 noble Gothic lancers, which is 180 cavalry. He's also got just here 1 unit of Germanic mounted warband, which is 60. His ranged unit is 1 Germanic bows and 3 Germanic crossbowmen, which is a total of 100, hang on, I can't do maths now, 480 range. Behind him, he's got a nice bit of a mixed bag, so he's got 2 units of Germanic pikes on either end, so that's 240 pikes. He's got 2 units of spearmen on either end, spearmasters, which is another 240 men. And then you've got the Oathsworn, and there's 3 units of that, so that's 360 Oathsworn there. Very scary. And behind that, you've got 3 Germanic warbands, which is 360 more men. And leading it all is the Germanic nobles. So here he is. Where is he? There. So, this is my first Attila, and hopefully the recording's going alright. We will start playing it. Because I've been having a lot of problems. The reason this is a day late is Tuesday, not Monday. I do apologise. I did say if it all goes well, which unfortunately it didn't. Because there's over 4,000 men on this battlefield, my computer could not handle it, and I've had to change the settings. Janet helped me with that as well, as my skirmish guys, the Nordic Raiders, are lovely. They're getting some nice early kills and getting them in the back. I didn't realise these were pikemen, I just thought they were spearmen, but that cost me later in the game. My cavalry are now moving in, while my infantry slowly moves up. But for the most part, it's mainly cavalry at the minute. I don't think he realised these guys were there. Once again, I got the sneak up on him. I do that a lot. Gotta have a good cavalry charge here. Let's get He's starting to get the archers to support, which is really good. He's getting some good kills there. My guy's charging, and this is a massive force here. Now, I technically have more cavalry, but that's because 2 of my units are on these skirmish. Now, he's got this unit. They're going to come around and flank, because he does have more fighting cavalry. Shock cavalry, I believe they call them. Yes. So he's got more. I've got melee, shock. What's the difference? As I assume one's better at charging than the other. Assume so. But at the moment, I'm trying to get these guys to charge into the flank, and it's not going very well. The computer really didn't like it. And they kept saying these pikemen are going to go. He's trying to get crossbowmen to come support, and it's mainly focused on it, but I do get them to charge in the end, which pretty much breaks this first mount, the mounted warband. I think that's the light cavalry, isn't it? Yes, it is. That would explain why it went so well. But anyway, yes, thanks to Jenna on occasion, and me faffing around the settings and trying to do stuff. Look at the horses running everywhere. As these pikemen slowly come in. This is horrible for cavalry to see. But yeah, thanks to him, I've been able to, hopefully, this recording will be alright, because it was really, really laggy. Like, the Chaos campaign I tried to do was laggy. Doing these battles, I've done a Rome 2 and an Attila, and they were laggy, but this should be okay. So I'm now breaking my forces off to then get another charge. And these, sometimes, I like the way the guys don't actually listen to your orders. They kind of just do their own thing. Oh dear. So these guys are now breaking, because I thought, you know what, we've destroyed most of the cavalry. These guys are shooting them. We'll go for his crossbowmen. Which wasn't great, because of course I'm not... Look at that. Point blank shots into them. They get absolutely... And then of course, the time they get there, they've got behind their infantry. So, and the cavalry get behind. So this was a disaster on my point. These guys are doing a great job just trying to hold these back, but I make a misclick. Yeah, see, they're pretty much being annihilated there. I made a misclick. Pretty much, I forgot they didn't have range. They've ran out of ammunition, so they charged the pikes. And then had the Gothic Lancers join in as well, which, as you can imagine, the cavalry did not like that at all. But so far, the count is looking quite in my favour. I think I've killed 100 more of them than they've me so far, but that was a... But we're keeping this force distracted, the cavalry. I mean, all my cavalry's gone now at this point. It's at the game. We've neutralised each other cavalry. The infantry are now moving in. Got my archers supporting. The crossbows are trying to get... And the archers are trying to get as many shots as they can. He pushes those guys back. I've got these 2 big groups of spearmen that are going to come in and get the cavalry. Now, I was a bit slow on the clicking there. I think this was a mistake on his part, or a mistake that I think he was trying to charge them, and the spearmen got them. Then this group come and finish them off. We've now got heavy contact in the centre here, and oh yeah, I forgot I had the blood and gore mod for this one. See him just slit his throat. But what's great is these guys are now coming in. They've got the medium action infantry. The spearmen are trying to flank around this group, because got some axes coming in. But look at this, they're just charging into pikes. That's not good. I should have ignored that. Don't just assume that's spear. It's blatantly pike, seeing the difference. But we've now pretty much won this flank. But again, look, this little thin line's holding all this infantry because of a mistake of mine. But I don't know what these spear guys are doing. They could be doing more. They've broken. The archers are... I think I just did a rally, which has got them back into the fight. He's now sending in his Germanic nobles to go against my Viking captain. It's very messy, that's very messy. This flank's pretty much broken. But then again, these spearmen are beating the fence. They've got behind the pikes, which is what I was hoping to do if these Vikings hadn't got involved. These archers, well, crossbowmen, so are getting a good flank shot on them. They've rallied, so let's just get a good overview of the map here. Now, it's looking quite in my favour. The unit just disappeared there. Those Spearmasters are getting swamped by these guys, and this flank's getting swamped. They've just started breaking now. And we outnumber the centre quite a bit. We outnumber them nearly 2-to-1 at this point. That whole flank has just collapsed. Just completely collapsed. My archers are now aiming at the biggest group, and these guys, I think I split some of them to get some of the crossbowmen and archers, and the rest are going to get into the flank here while these guys finish this unit off. No doubt, I think there was a little bit of lag there. I think just the sheer numbers. I mean, I say that. I've still got over 1,000 men, and they're getting a good surround on these guys. They're shaking. They've taken a lot of losses. Yeah, here we go. So I sent a load in to get the flank, and then these guys, when I saw there were so many of them,
Armies have destroyed an entire unit.
Wow. See, my guys, neither side would break. It was brilliant. I mean, that this group wouldn't break. I've got my archers now shooting at their archers. That group, is that my guys? Yeah, they're shattered. My guys are actually breaking. But that's because I've got flank archers soon. But now these axemen, these Viking raiders, are charging into the crossbowmen. This big group is where it's most undecided. We're breaking there, flipping heck, but we're slowly getting through. Oh, that's good. These guys should go down soon, but these are the Oathsworn, so they're never going to break. They're steady still. Yeah, as you can see, his guys just would not break. They're wavering finally, but they're getting good point-blank shots in. Now we've taken them out, they're charging to them, but I think most of them are exhausted at this point. Yeah, they are.
Our victory group, the men are losing faith.
We've slain their enemy general. As you can see, their leadership now breaks. These guys are now marching in. And suddenly the whole thing fell apart, unfortunately. But it was a very, very good battle. And there we go. We have a victory. So, my first game of Attila. Not bad. Not bad. Equal force. It was a very good game. I would definitely be playing against this guy again. This Randy K 94. Really nice bloke. And he was there going, you're not a beginner, are you? You're not a noob, clearly. And he's like, I think Warhammer's helped. So I had 900 men, but I lost over 1,000. But he lost far more. And I think what helped, well, I got a good advantage over his cavalry, and then I kind of squandered it by throwing it into his guard. I should have pulled them back and used them as support. But a really good game there. I mean, my Viking captain got 172 kills. As you can see, I'm not going to go for every unit because there's so many, but any that stand out, like these Viking raiders, 147 and 209. Flippin' heck. Well, his guys, let's see. If they get over 100, I might. So the Oathsworn, 2 of them, 116 and 181. One unit of crossbowmen got 134 kills. Wow, that's impressive. And his cavalry, cavalry done a lot. The light mounted warband didn't do much. I think they were more to get my archers, but he got caught up in the main fight. Yeah, and the fact that my Nordic raiders got straight in there. So there we go. That's my first episode of Total War Attila. I apologise that it's a day behind. I've been having technical problems and all sorts, and oh, it's been a pain. But now I've got them fixed, I should be able to get a lot more games involved. So TDMC, I hope you enjoyed how I did the units and the breakdown, and also I hope you guys like how I did the beginning summary. So you could just see that in future videos. It will just come up, hi, I'm Shadow, this is what we're doing, and it'll come up with that. You can then skip to the battle if you don't want the detailed. But otherwise, yes, I hope you guys all enjoyed that, a bit of historical. I would definitely have a lot more. It's just finding games are really, really difficult. So, yes, try and get some more games involved, and yeah, sum it up there. So thank you very much for joining me for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed something different. Let me know your thoughts below in the comments. Like the video if you like a good bit of historical. I definitely enjoyed it. The Danes and the Visigoths, that was a good match. Definitely have to have a rematch against Randy K. So anyway, thank you very much. I hope to see you next time. Till then, take care.